and I thought we played well for most of the game.
JJ or Sabrina, what did you make of just the free throw discrepancy?
You want to get fined? Don't.
I don't mean to get fined, but
What do you think? It's 33-8. What do you reckon?
it's pretty substantial difference.
Last game too.
Yeah.
Seems
like the last two
we not
games.
driving hard enough? I don't know. You tell me.
For this game in particular, it felt very much, especially in that fourth quarter, that I know playoff atmosphere can get overused during the playoffs or during the regular season, but today it seemed like you guys both were playing with a purpose to prove something. And you're nodding your head, JJ. So I guess like what do you feel like you guys wanted to prove today?
I mean, it's just another opportunity for us to go out there and get a W. But obviously, this is a team that we played in the championship last year, and a team that has been having a good season. And so obviously, we want to go out there and play really good basketball against them. We're kind of in a mini series with them, so we understand the importance of these wins and the importance of just going out there and just getting better because the playoffs is right there.
Sabrina, just how substantial or how the impacts that Marine and KB brought off the bench today?
Yeah, I mean, huge. We want them to come off, the bench and be aggressive, and they did just that. So obviously, keep building KB up, and really excited to kind of be able to have her back. And same with Marine, the way she came out and was really aggressive is something that we really need from our bench, and that they did tonight.
We'll go over to Zoom, starting with Jackie.
Hey, Sandy. I'm curious if you could talk a little bit more about that 12-2 run that the Lynx ended the game on. What did you see from your offense at the end that made it score? And what did you see from your defense that allowed the Lynx to score in the paint?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't the best. So we're going to have to learn from it there. I think we had multiple turnovers that really weren't open. We should have needed to play with a little bit more discipline there and poise and execution. We missed some layups, obviously. And then they went down there. I know, obviously, I have to go back and have a look at how Kayla McBride was so open. We were switching, so not really sure what happened off the ball there. We can't have those letdowns, and that's on me. I've got to make sure that we're locked in. We got the opportunity to get the jump ball, and that was great for us. And then they get the ball back, so the ball didn't bounce well for us in those situations when we needed it. But yeah, 12-2. That's obviously not a great finish to the game.
And Sabrina, you all won your game against this team. How much information did you gather from this game when it comes to what this team needs to do to beat the Lynx on Tuesday?
I mean, we know what we need to do to beat them because we've played them so many times. So I think it's for us just controlling the things that we know will help us win this game, and continuing to understand, we got to just continue to get better every single game. And I think we've done that. And obviously, understand we're going back home. And I think that's, going to help us continuing to use that energy. It's been a long month on the road, and for us to get back home in front of our crowd. And, we owe them from the last game that we played the Lynx at home. And so hopefully we can get a great crowd, kind of giving us some good energy and continuing to grow and build.
We'll go to Miles.
Jonquel, after a kind of sluggish first quarter on defense, the whole team really seemed to pick up that intensity and that physicality, and it looked like you had Minnesota on their back heel for a while at that point. What adjustments were you able to make in game, and what can you take away from that?
Yeah, I think you just said it. We wanted to pick up our physicality. We wanted to make them feel uncomfortable. Kind of just using that pressure to just help us defensively and kind of slow down their offense. And I think it's something that we have to continue to do, not just against Minnesota, but against every team that we play.
We'll go to Jeff.
Thank you. Hello, all. Sorry didn't go your way today. My question will be for Sabrina. After Natasha Cloud's technical foul, the team ended the first half on a 15-8 run to narrow the gap to 5 points. So how did Natasha Cloud's energy start to flip the script of this game?
I mean, I'm not sure if it was the technical or not. I think it was just understanding we can't dig ourselves in a big hole against this team because they're too good. And We saw, I think, some success with, being aggressive defensively, making things a lot harder for them than we did in the first. And so I would say it was nice to see like the collective group do that. And I think we were able to see how successful that was. And that needs to be kind of the standard and baseline that we play with, because we know we're really good defensively when we're aggressive.
Appreciate your time and insight. Safe travels.
We'll finish with Russell.
Hi, everybody. Sabrina, for you, it seems like pretty much everybody has said at some point that, despite the injuries, despite some of the losses, that you have enough in that locker room to win games like today. Just wondering, even despite the loss, do you feel that you showed that given, how you fought back in the first half and just kind of continued to take everything that they threw at you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was maybe a lapse of like 2 minutes there in the fourth, and we're continuing to close the gap. I think the other game, it was the whole second half, and now we've just continuing to grow and build. And I mean, it's tough to win a game with shooting 8 free throws in this league. Like, they're too good of a defensive team, and we continue to kind of stay true to ourselves, drive, get into the paint. But there's so many factors that, play into winning or losing a game. And I'd say we just controlled the things that we could. And obviously didn't really focus on the things outside of our control, like the players that we don't have and the free throws that we didn't get.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.